Noswaith pawb. Newydd am yn Edigaeth. I'm delighted to hear that the Prime Minister and his fiancée, Carrie Symonds, have had a baby boy. At Prime Minister's questions today, the Speaker said that this was such happy news amid such uncertainty, and that 2020 will certainly be a year that they will never forget. And this week saw the return of Boris Johnson to Downing Street, having won his personal battle against COVID-19, to once again lead our nation in its battle against this invisible yet deadly enemy. I have been inundated with messages of goodwill and support for our Prime Minister, and writing to welcome him back to work this week, it was a privilege to inform him that the people of Ynys Môn were united in their support for his swift and complete recovery. Before I continue, I would like to relay a hugely important, potentially life-saving message to you all. While it is completely understandable that people will want to avoid GP surgeries and hospitals at this time, it is crucial to remember that our NHS is still very much here to care for you should you need it. There has been an alarming 75% drop in urgent cancer referrals across Wales since this crisis began. Please do not ignore suspected symptoms of disease or feel that you can't contact your GP for help. And please do not let fears surrounding catching COVID-19 negatively impact your health in other ways by not seeking out medical advice. Only on Sunday, Richard Pugh, chair of the Wales Cancer Alliance and head of partnerships for Macmillan Cancer Support in Wales, said, "While these are exceptional circumstances, speedy diagnosis of cancer continues to be of utmost importance. We want people to know their GP surgery is open and staff want to hear from them if they have any symptoms." We are now in our 6th week of lockdown, and I know how difficult adhering to the guidelines of the lockdown are, and I, along with the government, understand how damaging the lockdown is for businesses and for our economy. Our economy on Ynys Môn, of which the hospitality and tourism sector plays such a crucial role, is being impacted with severity. And I'm hugely saddened and concerned to hear that 16 Hospitality, the pub group that owns and operates the White Eagle in Roscollon and the Oyster Catcher in Horsnega, has gone into administration with the potential loss of dozens of jobs. My team in my office and I have been working around the clock to support local businesses with accessing the financial support that's available from the government. Once the crisis subsides and when we are able to safely welcome people back to the island, I will continue to prioritise ensuring that our invaluable tourism and hospitality sector receives the support that it needs to reopen and to flourish once again. So many businesses across the island have contributed greatly in providing food and assistance to some of the most vulnerable people in our communities, even though they themselves have been experiencing huge hardships. Once we're able to do so, I hope that we can all contribute in helping our hospitality sector to recover. There is growing frustration with the lockdown and calls for its easing, both here on Ynys Môn and across the UK. I understand the frustration that the lockdown is causing and the distress that's being endured by so many of you, and I thank each and every one of you for the enormous sacrifices you've had to make and the resilience that you've shown. Together, we are succeeding in achieving the goals of that lockdown, to protect our NHS and to stop it being overwhelmed, as health services in other countries have been, to bring the infection rate down and to reduce deaths. We must not risk undoing all that we've achieved by allowing a second, potentially far more damaging second wave to occur by easing the restrictions too early. I would like to echo the words of the Prime Minister spoken on the steps of 10 Downing Street upon his return to work on Monday, when he said, "If we can keep going in the way that you've kept going so far, if you can help protect our NHS to save lives, and if we as a country can show the same spirit of optimism and energy shown by Captain Tom Moore, who turns 100 tomorrow, if we can show the same spirit of unity and determination as we've all shown in the past 6 weeks, then I have absolutely no doubt that we will beat it together. We will come through this all the faster, and the United Kingdom will emerge stronger than ever before." Please always remember, I'm here to serve you, the people of Ynys Môn. If you need my help or support, or if you wish to share an idea to make our island an even better place to live, please contact my office and I, along with my dedicated team, will do all that we can to help.